Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Network. We were scheduled for a 1 p.m. start, but I'm watching the end of Demo's premiere game. He's doing inside pitch, and as a courtesy, I'd like to wait. They're heading to the bottom of the ninth. It's 4-2 Pirates. So if you understand, I'm going to go through the lineups here. This is our 1968 replay, and it's the first game of a one-game series on opening day, April 10, 1968. Between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Houston Astros, it'll be Jim Bunning, right-hander, starting for Pittsburgh, and Larry Dierker, right-hander for the Astros. And he just completed his ball game. Let me go through the opening lineups. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, leading off at third base, Maury Wills. Batting second at shortstop, Gene Alley. Roberto Clemente batting third, he's in right. Willie Stargell, cleanup hitter in left field. Batting fifth, Don Clendenin, he is at first base. Batting sixth, Bill Mazeroski playing second. Matty Alou batting seventh in center. Jerry May, the catcher, batting eighth, and Jim Bunning pitching and batting ninth. For the Houston Astros, it's Ron Davis leading off in center field. Joe Morgan, and we're using a nameless player card. He had very few at-bats in the season. He had 20 at-bats, and I did my best to find an appropriate nameless player card. I'm not using the card viewer app any longer. Batting third and catching, Hal King. Rusty Starr batting fourth at first base. Hello, Kathy Harden. Jimmy Wynn batting fifth in left. Batting sixth, Norm Miller in right field. Bob Aspromonte batting seventh at third base. Hector Torres batting eighth at short, and Larry Dierker, the pitcher, batting ninth. And we're in the Astrodome. And the Astros take the field. Larry Dierker on the mound. Maury Wills to lead it off. Wills, switch hitter, batting left against Dierker. Okay, Dierker is ready. Pitch to Wills, 5-8. Switch hitter batting left, struck him out. One away, and we are underway. Now Gene Alley is the batter. Pitch from Dierker, 3-4 right-handed, pops it up, third base side, just in foul territory, and Aspromonte makes the catch, 2 outs. And here's Roberto Clemente. .5'9", right-handed, hit well by Clemente. He has the power. 1-10. It's gone. It's gone. So Clemente homers to make it a 1-0 ball game. Let's look at it again. 5'9", right-handed. There it is, off Dierker, and home run. 1-10. It was a 5. And of course, that's Clemente's first home run of this very young season. I enter my home runs in real time, so if you wouldn't mind, I am going to do so right now. And it's a little cumbersome at first when you haven't set up, because I have to write their names in. Once you get going, there it is. And you have the players' names, it's much easier. Okay, here's Stargell now. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch from Dierker, 2-8, right-handed. That's a ballpark blast, and I neglected again. This could be back-to-back home runs. Let's check it out in Houston. It's pretty hard to hit a home run in Houston. Singles are 1-9, left-handed. 1-9, right-handed. Home runs are 1, both sides, and that is not going to be a home run. And instead, that will be a long fly to right field, caught by Miller, and the side is retired. But 1 run on the home run by Clemente. We've gone a half. It's Pittsburgh 1, and Houston coming up. The Pirates take the field. Jim Bunning is on the mound. And Ron Davis leads it off. Oh, here's Bunning now. Pitch to Davis, 5'7", right-handed, walked him. So Davis is on, not being held. And here's Joe Morgan. Again, we're using the nameless player. Pitch to Morgan, 3-8, right, walked him. It's first and second with nobody out for Houston. And Hal King, the batter. Look at Hal King's card. Wow. Here's the pitch to King. That's 3-7, grounds it to first, forcing Morgan. Davis goes to third. It's first and third, 1 out. He walked a lot. Yeah. Great for a pitcher's card, indeed. Here's Rusty Staub now. First and third, 1 out. Infield back. Whoa. Where is my sheet? Still using my sheet here. That's a possible balk or a pass ball. Three, it's a possible balk. Now we'll roll for the balk rating. His balk rating, Bunning, is a 0, so there'll be no balk. Play resumes, first and third, one out with Staub at the plate. Full count here. We don't have a roll again. 3-11 right-handed. Struck him out. Bunning gets Staub swinging. 2-away. Clutch situation here for Jimmy Wynn. Here's the pitch from Bunning. That's 5-5. Right-handed and home run, 1-5. It's going and it's gone. A 3-run home run by Jimmy Wynn. And that'll put Houston ahead 3-1. Jimmy Wynn with a 3-run home run. Let's look at it again. It was 5-5. Right-handed home run, 1-5. It was a 3. So we put Wynn down for his first home run of the season. And demos. I was watching your game, demos. I want to read to all of you a reply that I hid and a user that I hid. It's from a Dan Hall, 5450. Jeff, you are getting bad advice. Here, I'm going to show it to you all. I don't hide many players from my channel. But I thought some of you may get a kick out of this. Jeff, you are getting bad advice. I am 72 and have played this brilliant game every year. I have completed 8 seasons, including manual stats. I have played in part of most seasons. As you know, it takes years to roll a complete season. I missed less interesting seasons as I was completing a more interesting season. I retired from playing baseball when I was 46. Vision a problem. I love baseball. The 68 season was one of my favorite seasons. I would like to talk to you on how play this game. Strat-O-Matic does not do a good job on how to play and explain this amazing game. Let me know if we can touch base, as I am not caught up with this world technology. Again, it starts off, Jeff, you are getting bad advice. That's all I need, is for somebody to start fetching to me about the advice I'm getting. Anyway, let's get back to this ball game. A 3-run home run by Jimmy Wynn. And that was public. Okay, that was I don't show private communications, but that was freaking public, and that's just bizarre. I'd be interested to know if any of you have any thoughts on that. I just don't need that kind of man in my life. Here's Norm Miller. It doesn't make sense, Bill. Norm Miller with 2 outs and nobody on. The pitch from Bunning, 6'5", left-handed, that struck him out. So the side is retired. Bunning gets 2 strikeouts, but he lets up a 3-run home run. And after 1 inning, it's Houston 3, Pittsburgh 1. Oh. What was excruciating, Demos? Dierker takes the mound. The message, and here's Don Clendenin. You got to have a sense of humor. Okay, Dierker ready. Yeah, here's the pitch, 3-11, right-handed ballpark blast again, but it's a 1 out there. Caught by Wynn out and left, 1 away. Here's Mazeroski. Oh, pitch from Dierker, 6-8, right-handed, grounds it to short for Torres, and he throws him out 2 away. I can interview him. Yeah. Oh, no thanks. He's not good with the technology, so I don't think it would work. Here's Matty Alou now. All the way down in the 7th spot in the lineup, 1-6, and that's a base hit for Mateo. Mateo 1-15, 1-20, 1-2. Whoa. One to 15, 1 to 20. Hold. Being held. 1 to 18. Going for the lead, 2 to 6 and 9. And he gets the lead. On a 1 to 19 T rating on Hal King, 1 to 14, they will let him steal second with no throw. Matty Alou with a stolen base. And here's Jerry May. Dierker on the pitch to May. That's 1-6, right-handed, walked him. First and second, 2 outs, but here's Bunning, the pitcher. And he's a 1 WR. Six, 7, right-handed, grounds it to second X, our first X. And that's from Morgan, a 323, and I have my own formula for figuring all that out. 323.12, it'll be an E23 roll, which is average. E23.2, uh-oh. That's going to be an error by Morgan, and that's going to load the bases. Morgan, again, had only 20 at-bats all year, and he got the starting nod here on opening day. Bases are full, 2 outs. Clutch situation for Wills, switch hitter. Isn't it a shame how Wills was traded from the Dodgers to the Pirates to the Expos and then back to the Dodgers? I don't know if it was exactly in that order. Oh, bases full. Oh, Lord. Looks like that could be a possible wild pitch. Dierker is a 19. Holy cow. He's wild. That's a wild pitch, and a run comes in. Wild pitch by Dierker, that would be unearned. Oh, okay. I can't believe they let him go. He was still a good player. So the wild pitch by Dierker, scoring a Lou to make it 3-2. Everyone moves up. Second and third, 2 outs now. It has to be less than or equal to the rating. That's a high rating Dierker has. 19 wild pitch. Okay, Will's still at the plate here. There'll be no havoc. He walked out on the team? Holy cow. No havoc roll here on Will's full count, 2 outs. And the pitch, that's a 3-9 right-handed, flies it to left for Wynn. He makes the catch, and the side is retired, but that was a complicated inning. Just looking at it gets me tired. 1 run, an unearned run, on the wild pitch by Larry Dierker. It's not a great way to start a message. You're getting bad advice. I treasure the advice I get because I trust you folks and respect your knowledge. Okay, here's Bunning, bottom of the second. Astros-Matic to lead it off. Hello, Al. Great to see you. Here's Bunning now, 3-2 ball game. The pitch to Astros-Matic, 5'9" right-handed. He struck him out. Third strikeout for Bunning. Now Hector Torres. Am I playing every game? This is a 68 replay, so yes, I'm playing every single game, Al. Here's the pitch to Torres. That's 5'8", right-handed, and I broadcast every game. Ground ball, second X. Mazeroski, it'll take about 4.5 years. 218. 22, throws him out. 2 away. And here comes Larry Dierker. Still on the first day. April 10, 1968. And the schedule was delayed opening day due to the MLK assassination in real world. And you have some 1-game series for some reason. Here's the pitch to Dierker. 5-2 right-handed, grounds it second X. That'll be Mazeroski, 218, 3-2. That's going to go, he throws him out. And a 1-2-3 for Bunning. And after 2, it's a 3-2 ball game. Oh yeah, Gibson. In fact, looking ahead. St. Louis plays later on this date, and it is Gibson who starts. Top of the third now. Houston 3, Pittsburgh 2. Is that right? They kept playing games. Yeah. RFK. Here's Larry Dierker on the mound. Top of the third. It's 3-2 Houston. Gene Alley leading it off. Good afternoon, JC. That's 5-5 right-handed. Struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Dierker. Here's Clemente, who homered. 2-7. It's a base hit for Roberto. He's 2 for 2 now. Not being held, not going. Pop Stargell now. Pitch from Dierker. That's 5-7, left-handed, fly ball center field. And under it is Davis, 2 outs. Clemente holds, gets back to first quickly. Now here's Don Clendenin. I meant just that roll. I was trying to do it with one hand while holding them all. It's 3-6 right-handed, walked him. Clendenin first and second now with 2 outs. And here's Mazeroski. This is a clutch situation. And the pitch, that's 5-6 right-handed, flies it to right for Miller. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit and a walk. Both were left on. We're heading to the bottom of the third now. You are 1968 season ticket holders, absolutely. A free pass, too. Here's Bunning now. And if you haven't written in the live text, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear from new people. Just tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you think. Love to hear from you. Bottom of the third, 3-2 Houston. Top of the order for Houston, Ron Davis facing Bunning. 1-7 right-handed, flies it to center for Matty Alou, 1 out. And here's Morgan, again, nameless player card. That's 2-8. Grounds at the third for Wills, 2 outs. And here's Hal King. Pitch from Bunning. 5-3 left-handed, ballpark blast. King, he has W power. Nevertheless, it's going to be a fly ball to right. Clemente at it. Makes the catch, and the side is retired. We've gone 3. It's 3-2. Dierker takes the mound. Here's Matty Alou now. And by the way, Alou probably came in second in batting average, 332. Rose was 335. Quite an exemplar, given that Yastrzemski won it with a 301 average. And I don't know why Alou is so down on the lineup. Maybe they don't know he's a great hitter yet. Alou leading it off. Pitch from Dierker, 3-7 right-handed, flies to center. And Davis makes the catch, 1 out. Now Jerry May is the batter. That's 2-8 right-handed, grounded to short. Torres throws to Staub. A little unusual seeing Rusty Staub playing first base. And now Bunning steps in. 2 outs, nobody on. 6-7 right-handed, grounder to second X. All the X's have been to second base. This is Morgan 323, 16-3 throws him out. And it's a 1-2-3 for Dierker. Bunning now on the mound. Staub leads it off. I guess Staub played first base at times in his career, but I usually associate him with right field. Here's Bunning, the windup. Pitch to Staub, 1-8, right-handed base hit, Staub. Staub hit 291. 6 home runs in 591 at bats, 72 knocked in. Staub is on. He's a 22, not being held, 1-19. Here's Jimmy Wynn now. That's a re-roll. Getting confused here. Okay. Pitch to Wynn, 5-5, right-handed. That's an end home run, 1-5. Wynn has done it again and hit a 2-run home run, giving him 5 runs batted in today. My goodness. Let's look at that again. That's the house rule, by the way. Any roll that is done without first doing the havoc roll is negated, as I'm still hardwiring my brain for this, and it turns out it was a home run. Let's look at it again, 5-5. End home run, 1-5, and it was a 3. And that's the second home run for Wynn this year. Gonna have a few growing pains as I adjust to this. Okay, Norm Miller comes out, no outs, nobody on. 5-2 now, Houston. Pitch to Miller, 3-10, right-handed, 1-1-6. And that is a double down the line. 3 straight hits for Houston. Bob Aspromonte is the batter. Damn this thing. It's 5-7, right-handed, walked him. Bunning having problems. First and second with nobody out. Pitch to Torres, 5-6, right-handed, flies to right. Clemente under it, 1 away. Looks like Al is a favorite. It's good to meet you, Al. I don't know why we haven't crossed paths. It's 1 out, first and second. Pitch to Dierker. 2-6, struck him out. Third strikeout for Bunning. Two outs, first and second, Ron Davis at the plate. Clutch situation. .611, right-handed, grounds it back. Bunning, 5-19. That'll be a 25. That'll be a base hit. 1 asteroid. So that'll load him up for Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan, left-handed hitter. You asking me there, Al? Bases loaded, 2 outs. Morgan at the plate, left-handed hitter. Whoop, did it again, damn it. Okay, let me get through this. 4-9, left-handed, pops it up to first. And Clendenin makes the catch. 2 runs, though, on a 2-run home run by Jimmy Wynn, his second of the ball game. What I'm new to is the rolling the D20 when runners are on base and when attempting a lead. I have incorporated some. I do a hybrid also, Al. I do a hybrid too. It's 5-2 now. Dierker on the mound, top of the order, Wills. Three-four right-handed ballpark slash, 1-9, lines it to second for 1 out. Now Gene Alley. .511 right-handed ballpark blast, Alley, but he has W power. Possible base hit, but it is a 1. He flies it to left, 2 away. And here's Clemente. And the pitch, 1-9 right-handed, grounds it to short. Torres throws it over to Staub, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Larry Dierker. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Bunning on the mound. Hal King leading it off, left-handed hitter. That's 3-6 right-handed, walked him. King is on. And here comes Staub. Bunning from the stretch. 3-3 right-handed, grounds it to second, and that'll be fielded by Mazeroski. He throws to Alley, covering the bag, and then over to first to Clendenin, a double play. I think I subscribed to your channel, Al. No, I didn't, and I just did. I see you do a lot of different things. APBA, Action PC, History Maker, Out of the Park. Whoa. And there's a nice video of you. I guess that's a video of you, yeah. Very nice looking gentleman. You're drinking something that looks like Alka-Seltzer. I don't know what it is. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Wynn now, with 2 home runs. Was that Alka-Seltzer or what? Bunning into his windup. That's 6-5 right-handed, struck him out. 4th strikeout for Bunning, side is retired. So that home run, the second home run by Wynn, please don't at me on that, because I have a house rule. If I forget to do the 20 die with runners on base and I discern it in the middle of the roll or after the roll, that roll is negated. That's a priori rule. Okay, Dierker, top of the 6th. I'm terribly concerned about everything. And I attach that even to Strat-O-Matic. I want you all to feel that that my games have integrity. Here's Willie Stargell. Was that Alka-Seltzer? Sounds like you have a sense of humor. A good one. Okay, Dierker into his windup. His first endurance is the 7th. You know, he looks like somebody, I can't put my finger on it, a little bit of Val Pacino maybe, but, you know, better looking. I mean, I don't know. Here's Dierker and the pitch to Stargell. 3-11, grounded to first, taken by Staub to the bag, 1 away. Now here's Don Clendenin. Pitch from Dierker, 4-9, right-handed, double 1-2. It's a base hit. Clendenin. He likes your cat. Sounds like he's a good guy. And I was watching one of his games. You know, sometimes I just do a Strat-O-Matic search on YouTube and then I filter it for today. And I came across something of his and, you know, enjoyed it. And it's nice to meet you, Al. It's 1 out. Clendenin on first. 1-17, 1-22, 1-19 being held. But they need, I'm not even going to mess with that because they need more than just a stolen base. That's just my thinking. But on the other hand, 1-19. Always have the chance of getting picked off or something. So Mazeroski steps in. Whoa, that could be a wild pitch. Dierker again, 1-19 on the wild pitch, and it is a wild pitch. So he didn't need second wild pitch by Dierker. They did not need a stolen base. Well, if that's all, it's good enough for me, Joel. I watched a bit of one game, and if you say you like them, then that's awesome. So now Clendenin is in scoring position with 1 out. Mazeroski at the plate. Pitch from Dierker, 110, right-handed, fly ball right. You have the option of moving Clendenin over, but I'll pass on it. 2 away. Oh, for a colonoscopy. Geez, I don't know how you do that. I can't do that. I've opted not to get a colonoscopy. And if I die, I die. That's my Oh, but I am determined to enjoy the time I have left. I mean, what's the difference between 5 years and 15 years? You know, I mean, in the big design of things, okay, life is so short. I am sorry, I'm almost giddy here. 2 outs. Actually, they said that they did say that there's something, an alternative now you can take. And I need something because sometimes I am really full of shit. I'm telling you. Actually, I try to be honest. I consider that. Well, at least not in the morning demos. It's 2 outs, Clendenin in scoring position, clutch situation with Matty Alou at the plate. Here's the pitch from Dierker. That's going to be 210 right-handed, grounder to short, Torres over to Staub, and the side is retired. So it's 5-2. And Bunning takes the mound. This is his first endurance inning. Norm Miller leads it off. And the pitch, that's 4-8 left-handed. Triple 1 to 11. And it's a triple for Miller. He has a double and a triple today. Miller with a big triple. And here's Astros-Matic. Miller on third, no outs. Pitch from Bunning, 5-9 right-handed, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Bunning, 1 away. And here's Hector Torres. What the hell is going on out there? Jesus Christ. I don't know if that was my air conditioning unit or what. Hey, Rick, how are you? Here's Hector Torres. .57 right-handed, walked him. And Bunning is now 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. First and third, 1 out. Infield back. Here's Bunning. Pitch to Dierker. 6-6, right-handed. Flies it to center, and that'll be deep enough for Miller to tag. So Dierker does his job, and another run comes in. That makes it 6-2. 2 outs now, with Torres on first, Ron Davis the batter. Pitch from Bunning. That's 1-6 right-handed, struck him out. So he gets out of it with endurance, but 2 against him, another run. And that's probably his final inning. It's 6-2. Here's Dierker, top of the 7th. Jerry May leads it off. .612 right-handed, single 1 to 18, goes through, base hit. And this is Dierker's first endurance inning. It was a 6-12 right-handed. And there will be a hitter here for Bunning. Bunning pitched 6 innings. Six hits. Walked 5. Struck out 6. And allowed 6 runs. Coming in will be Juan Pizarro, who pitched in this game real world. I had to pull him from the Red Sox. Again, I use that as a guideline only to see who was used real world, but sometimes it helps, especially when you have a starter reliever and you don't want to have to look too far ahead to see if they're going to start soon. If he relieved, he's fine here. He's going to be a -3, -4 hold. and he'll come in for Bunning. Yeah, sometimes you don't have 1-0 games. I know, Rick. Okay, Jerry May on first. Let's see who's going to hit here. And again, sometimes I use as a guideline. Houston won this one 5-4 real world. They didn't use any pinch hitter. Looks like we're going to use Manny Mota, and just to be sure, I got to just check. I'm pretty sure he was on the Pirates, but you know, you just never know. He could end up being on a different team this year if he's split up, but he's not. He was on the Pirates. Started on the Giants in '62, traded to the Pirates, and then went to the Expos, and then the Dodgers. So Mota, a .281 hitter, steps in the batter's box. Here's Dierker now. Mota right-hander. And it's 6-2, down by 4. Here's Dierker. I'll tell you, JC, 4-7 right-handed walked him. Now Dierker is one hitter walk away from fatigue in this is his first endurance inning. Action in the Houston bullpen. He went all the way for the win in this game. Here's Maury Wills, first on second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. 6-4, switch hitter batting left, grounds to short X. That'll be Torres, 233, 3-2. Throws him out, runners advance. So it's second and third with one out. And Gene Alley is the batter. I didn't know he's still alive, Joel. Exactly, Demos. That's why I have to double check. Unless I see that the guy played in the game, you know. And 2021 makes my head spin. I bought it and I don't like it. Second and third, one out. Here's the pitch to Alley. That's going to be 5-4 right-handed, fly ball center X. Davis, 211. 13-2, makes the catch, but they'll, May will tag. And that makes it a 6-3 game. 2 outs, Mota held at second. And here's Clemente. Clutch situation. Whoa! Damn, that thing just dropped dead right on there. Possible wild pitch, Dierker. Does he get his third of the game? Yes, he does. Mota goes to third. 3 wild pitches by Dierker. So Mota on third with 2 outs and Clemente full count on Roberto. Pitch from Dierker, 2-11, right-handed, grounds it to first. And Staub takes it to the bag. The side is out, but a run on 1 hit, a walk, and none left. We're in the 7th inning stretch. We'll take a break for 5 minutes or less. I hope you're enjoying this ball game. 20 wild pitches in 68 led the league. Thank you, Bill Ivamy. That's a good thing to know. And also that I'm doing it right. There's demos also with it. I'm going to take a break, pour another cup of coffee, and we'll continue this ball game. I trust that my games will get even better when I get this D20 situation under control. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Indeed, Kathy Harden. goddamn thing. And I'm back. I'm getting into a pretty good routine. After this game, I enter the stats, and then I very, very methodically and calmly set up my next two games. It'll be game 6 and 7. If you're wondering, tomorrow at 6 a.m. for the early birds, it'll be the Phillies at the Dodgers, and then the afternoon game at 1 p.m. California at the Yankees. And looking forward to that. Kathy, are you talking about how cumbersome and tedious Strat-O-Matic is on the recent years? Because if baseball kills Strat, I think baseball is dead. They'll both be dead. But it may kill, for old timers like us, I think it's not our cup of tea. At least some of the people I've been talking to. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th. And Juan Pizarro is the pitcher. He's a left-hander. He'll eventually be traded to the Red Sox. There's so many players, it's unbelievable. I never thought I'd be overwhelmed by too many players. Here's Morgan leading it off, left-handed hitter. Pizarro on the mound, he's ready. This is lefty-lefty, 4-6. And he walked him. So Morgan is on. We'll check to see if Morgan had any stolen bases. It's kind of cumbersome to do this, even. Again, he only had 20 at-bats all season. Where the hell the stolen bases are. Here it is. He had 3, and he was never caught stealing. And if you look, they only have steal ratings for basic, so we're out of luck. We're out of luck. Oh, so Morgan is on first, and we'll just ignore the steal situation. See, here's Hal King now. Whoa! And you probably think I'm like this guy. When guys first start working at Burger King, they look at the sign. Eventually you memorize it. It's a possible balk or a pass ball. Possible pass ball. Nobody on. Oh yeah, there's one on. Possible pass ball. Take a look at Jerry May. His pass ball rating is a 1. That's pretty good. That's great, in fact. No, Rick, I don't plan on buying it. It's a full count now on King. No. After getting 2021, I'm afraid it's going to just be more of the same. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, look at those guys. Most of them are middle-aged and older, old-timers who wait in line. Some of them are, maybe some of them are in their 30s, but most of them are in their 40s, 50s, and up, and they buy it. So you still have people who are into it. Hal King, the batter now. Where the hell? Now this will be a, we did a havoc roll already. Here's the pitch to King. That's 5-2, left-handed, ballpark blast, but King has W power. I think that's the second time. To right field, Clemente makes the catch, 1 out. Now here's Star. 6-3 ball game. 2-6 pops it up to second, and under it is Mazeroski for 2 outs. And I think that's why many of us, we're all older people, we resonate toward these 60s and 70s seasons. 2 outs, it's Morgan on first. Jimmy Wynn now with 2 home runs today. Pitch to Wynn. That's 1-2, left-handed, grounds to first. For Clendenin, takes it to the bag, and the side is out. So Pizarro throws a scoreless inning in relief. Here's Dierker now. Dierker is 2 hits and or walks away from fatigue. Stargell will lead it off. Holy cow. Interesting comments. Here's the pitch to Stargell. 1-3, right-handed, flies it to right for Miller. Norm Miller makes the catch. Rick says, I didn't know you were a Braves fan, Rick. Five innings, 4 runs. I don't know if it's a quality start, but it's a long one. Here's Clendenin. Pitch from Dierker, 5-4 right-handed, flies to center X. I still have not gone over back to the super advanced X, by the way. It's 211, so I do my own hybrid also. Many of us do. 18, that'll be to center. Davis 211, 18 makes the catch. 2 outs. It's just the super advanced slows me down, God, and it makes the game unpleasurable. I might reconsider. One of my goals was to play complete super advanced. I wouldn't do the super advanced cutoff rule. I wouldn't do robbing home runs, but I could do almost everything else. Here's the pitch to Mazeroski. 4-5 right-handed, struck him out. And that is the 3rd strikeout for Dierker. And we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. You know, I have, if you have a sense of humor here, here's what happened to my super advanced fielding charts. They are scotch taped. So what I did was I ordered some extras, and then when I ordered all of these games, I got a set. So now I am really loaded up, and these are all, most of them at least, are complete there. Did he really say that? You know, he was hyper competitive, and I think he pushed himself beyond his physical ability, even though he had that, but and then he had the arm trouble. Which plagued him. Unbelievable. I love Koufax. In fact, I spoke to him once on the phone. It's a true story, so help me God, on my grandmother's soul. I looked his number up. I just Googled it, and you know how they have phone numbers, and I left a message. I wanted to interview him, and then I got so nervous when he called me back. I said, "I'm sorry, Mr. Koufax. I was going to ask you for an interview, but I'm too nervous." I told him that, and he says, "Well, I think I think it was close to the holiday season." He says, "You have a good holiday." I said, "You too." Okay, we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Juan Pizarro. If you're looking ahead to the 9th, it'll be a Lou May and most likely a hitter for Juan Pizarro. Norm Miller leads it off for Houston. No, I can't, Joel. One of these frickin' days, I think he's the greatest living former player. I mean, there may be players, I don't know of any player, I mean, there might be an Ohtani is a possible, but as far as retired players, I don't think there's anyone. Aparicio is probably second. Okay, here's Pizarro in his second inning of relief. The pitch to Miller, that's 5-10, left-handed, catcher X. For May, 313. That'll be an 18-3. Pops it up, fouls out. One away. Now here's Aspromonte. His you know, and that 65 World Series, he was scheduled to pitch game 1 and he declined following Yom Kippur. And it turns out he's not a very religious person, but he just thought it was the point of it. And it ends up, he pitched game 7 on 2 days rest. And that game's on YouTube, by the way. It's an amazing thing to watch. Here's Pizarro, the pitch to Aspromonte. That is 5-12 right-handed, grounded to first X. Clendenin 3-18. 17-3, and he takes it, he throws it to Pizarro covering the bag. 2 outs. And here's Hector Torres. 1-7 left-handed, grounders to short, and that will retire the side. We're heading to the 9th. Dierker has gone all the way. He's thrown 3 wild pitches. And where was the second one? Yeah. 2 of them resulted in or contributed to an argument could be made that this run is unearned. But I'm not going to fuss with it. Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, top of the ninth. This is it for the Pirates. Matty Alou leading it off. Here's Dierker. He's gone all the way. 5-5 left-handed, struck him out. That's the fourth strikeout now for Dierker. And here's Jerry May. .47 right-handed walked him, and May is an 8, a 1-8 running, but we're not going to worry about that. We'll just have him tag along because we need more than one run. Not worry about that. There's going to be a hitter here for Pizarro, who pitched 2 innings, scoreless, no hits. He walked 1. I'll tell you, we'll go with Freddie Patek, and I'm almost certain that Patek is on this team, but it can't hurt to look. Yes, he is. This was his first year. So this would be his first appearance ever. Now, if you're interested, Patek's first appearance was in June 3rd of this year. Interesting, but we're going to use him here because he has a good number of at-bats, and it looks like they put him in the lineup. He hit .255. Okay, it's May on first, 1 out. Patek at the plate. Dierker from the stretch. 2-9 right-handed, grounds it back to Dierker. He forces May. And that'll be 2 outs, and Patek is on. He's not being held. He's not going anywhere. Here's Maury Wills. Even though he's got a pretty good shot at it. The pitch from Dierker. 4-6, switch hitter batting left, walked him. And now Dierker is 1 hitter walk away from fatigue. Can he finish this game? Oh yeah, Patek. I think 5'4". Shows you any size can play this game. First and second, it's a 6-3 game, and Gene Alley is the tying run at the plate. Unfortunately, he doesn't have power, but where they're going to let him hit. He has W power, but we're going to let him hit with Clemente on deck. It's Wills on first, Patek on second, 2 outs. I heard about that, Joel. Here's the pitch from Dierker. That's 410 right-handed, ballpark slash, goes through, base hits. And that's going to load him up for Clemente. And that's it for Dierker. Dierker has reached fatigue. Too risky to keep him in. He pitched 8 2/3. Six hits. Walked 5. Struck out 4. He's allowed 3 runs, one of them unearned. Let's see who's coming in. And I'm going to sneak a peek and see who they may have used, because Dierker went all the way for the win in this game. Wilson pitched a complete game on the 11th of April. Buzzhart came in on the 12th. Justy went all the way on the next game. This is when I'm so... Cuellar came in for relief. We may use Cuellar. Or Buzzhart. Buzzhart right-hander to face Clemente. So Buzzhart coming in to try to get the final out of this game. Here's Buzzhart taking his warm-ups. He's ready. And here comes Clemente. Bases loaded. Clemente, the go-ahead run. Full wind-up by Buzzhart. And the pitch 5-8 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Torres has it, and he throws to Staub, and the ball game is over. Getting Clemente to ground out. No runs there in the 9th. Close call, though. Final. Houston 6, Pittsburgh 3. I'll have the wrap-up in just a moment. So that takes care of it. Thank you, Rick. It's very kind of you. And my game will get better as I go, struggle with the D20 rolls. The games will get better with less nullifications. But as this one turns out, it's Houston 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Pittsburgh 3 runs, also 6 hits, no errors. Dierker the win, threw 3 wild pitches, but allowed only 3 runs, one of them unearned. Bunning got hit pretty bad, 6 runs in 6 innings. Jimmy Wynn, 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in, arguably the star of the game. And like I said, I'm going to enter this one in the books. I've already put the nameless player card away because you got to be careful of that. They can blend in, and you can end up having them stuck. Thank you, Kathy. We'll catch you later. Having them stuck in teams. I'm sure you have had, for you players out there, have had a pitcher's hitting card or 2 left in a team, and you got to be careful about that. I'm going to set up tomorrow's games. Again, my games are early bird, 6 a.m. I know that's a ungodly time. Maybe it's a godly time. What do I know? And then we have our 1 p.m. game tomorrow. I'll have them both posted within the hour. on my channel. I'm going to be enjoying the 4:30 game by Spokane Steve, as I have done. I enjoyed watching parts of Baseball Demo's Inside Pitch. I don't know how the game is played, but it has a nice flow to it, and the cards look nice, and I watch it. I'm not in any condition to try to play it and learn it. I want to send my thank yous out to everybody. First and foremost, Kathy Harden, Baseball Demos, Rick DeBar, Joel Horlin, and Big Al, Red Sox fan. Nice to have you. You seem like a good guy and drink that stuff pretty well. JC, thank you as usual. And everybody else in the Strat-O-Matic network who's been here. As I scroll up, don't forget Bart Lowe or Bart Lau. Stay strong, everybody. Philip Reynolds was here. And Bill Ivamy, of course, my very fond comrade. Stay strong as always, stay well, and I'll catch you all next time. Lowe, Bart Lowe. Bart Lowe indeed. Thank you, Bart.